Leighton Holdings spent today's AGM reassuring shareholders after Tuesday's major profit downgrade. The construction and mining contractor has plenty of work in the pipeline, but it faces serious delays on its Brisbane Airport Link project. Today's AGM was also an opportunity to bid outgoing Chief Executive Wal King a fond farewell. Simon Palin reports.
After 42 years with Leighton Holdings, 23 years as CEO, there was cake for Wal King, and there was uncharacteristically kind words from the self-described corporate terminator, Jack Tilburn.
To Wallace MacArthur King, wishing you all the best for life after Leighton.
Yeah, thanks very much, Jack. I suppose only one thing I regret about 10 years ago, I said, Jack, you bastard, I'll outlast you, but actually you've outlasted me.
Some were curious about why Wal King took the vast majority of his pay over the years in cash rather than stock.
He finishes the company after 23 years with a miserable 21,000 ordinary shares. And I'd like to hear from Wal as to what was his aversion to holding the stock that he was responsible for delivering such great returns on over a long period of time.
I think just plain dopey is the answer.
Wal King is leaving Leighton Holdings at a delicate time. 2 days ago, the construction giant revealed a net profit downgrade of 23%. It's been hit hard by a strong Australian dollar and by an unexpected $85 million write-down due to delays and cost overruns on the Brisbane Airport Link project.
I think Brisbane's probably completely fed up with infrastructure, so we seem to have a big community pushback on what's going on there. But at the same time, we've encountered significant design issues.
But Leighton has won several big offshore contracts in the past month, boosting the company's work-in-hand capacity to $43 billion. That's up $3 billion from a year ago. And it's also hoping the sale of a 35% stake in its Indian operations to conglomerate Wellspun will allow it to meet full-year market forecasts.
The deal's well progressed. It's a matter of now completing the documentation, which has been negotiated, and then signing by both sides and then submitting it to the Indian regulator for approval, which will take probably a couple more weeks.
And Leighton Holdings is caught up in the middle of a bitter takeover battle between its parent company, Hochtief, and the Spanish predator, ACS. Leighton wants ACS to honour governance arrangements it has with Hochtief that allow it to operate at arm's length with a separate board and management.
We've noted ACS have indicated a willingness to give us a binding guarantee of independence, and we think that's encouraging.
I mean, you can buy control of Hochtief, and Hochtief has control of Leighton, but they're not making a bid for Leighton. So it is a quirky element of the Australian takeovers law where it's very grey.
ASIC says the issue of whether ACS is required to make a downstream bid for Leighton should be decided by the takeovers panel.